Today's Region 8 GameDay Media Tournament coverage is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Thrivent, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, Big Memo Laser, Trenton Indian Service Area, Williston State College, The Food Barn, North Country Mercantile and Equipment of Kenmare and Minot, CHI St. Alexius Health, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media. The telecast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
Hey, welcome back into GameDay Media. We're here to bring you all the live action tonight with two semifinal round games of Region 8 Girls Volleyball right here from the Well at Williston State College. And there's going to be some fierce competition tonight between the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, the number 1 seed out of District 16, taking on the number 3 seed out of District 16, the Ray Jays. About 25 minutes after the conclusion of that game, it'll be our second semifinal game of the evening, featuring the number 1 seed out of District 15, the defending Region 8 champions, the Trenton Tigers. Their opponent tonight, the number 2 seed out of District 16, the Tioga Pirates. As always, we'll be hearing from their coaches, some players, and we'll give you the inside scoop of what's happening on the court tonight. So sit back and relax, pop up some popcorn, get ready for an exciting evening of sports coverage right here on GameDay Media. We'll send it back to our studio. When we come back, we'll have our Continental coaches comments section. We'll try to catch up with head coach Tim Wallstrom of the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, as well as Angie Kincaid of the Ray Jays. Back to our Tioga Medical Center sports desk and a word from our great sponsors.
NCC Video is everything you love about cable TV in a portable package. Watch shows live or record them wherever you are, whether you're at home or on the go, even out of state. No more fighting over what's on TV, because everyone can watch what they want, when they want, on their own devices, all for the same price or less than you're paying today. We'll even get you set up at home and show you how to use it. NCC Video. Take your TV with you.
And as we come back here to our Game Day Media pregame show, it's time for our Continental Resources coaches' comments. I've caught up with the number 3 seed head coach of the Ray Jays, Angie Kincaid. And first of all, another shot to get into that region championship on Thursday night.
Yes, we're excited. We're ready to play.
And so yesterday's win over the Partial Braves was a pretty good game for the Ray Jays. I think you probably thought they probably could have played a little bit better. You're going to have to be at the top of the game tonight against the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers.
Right, yeah, last night was a little bit of flat. Like, not necessarily that we didn't play well, we just didn't play with a lot of enthusiasm and excitement, which we're going to need today.
Yeah, they've got a very good team. You guys have also got some big girls up the front, and you got the setters that can get the ball to the bigs, and it's a matter of being able to play with a lot of confidence tonight.
Right, and just going all in. There's nothing to lose.
Thank you, Angie, for the time. We'll let you get back to warming up your team. This is Angie Kincaid of the Ray Jays. We'll step aside. We'll catch up with head coach Tim Wallstrom after this quick timeout and a word for our sponsors.
Hey, Dad, will you check the cows?
Use this instead, Grandpa. The cows look fine, Dad.
In my day, we had to sleep in the barn to check the cows.
Combining tradition and technology, respecting the past while embracing the future. RTC Networks.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
As we come back into our Game Day Media pregame show and our Continental Resources coaches' comments, been able to catch up with the Kenmare Bowbells head coach, the District 16 champion, Tim Wallstrom. Tim, according to my calculations, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers have spent about 7.5 hours on the bus ride getting back and to and from Kenmare Bowbells over here at the well, but it's a nice facility to play in, isn't it?
It is a nice facility to play in. The sound gets a little drowned out in here, but we love to play here, and yeah, that's a long trip for us, but we enjoy coming. We hope we get to do it again.
I know on the regular season you were victorious over the Ray Jays, playing them one time. They've obviously gotten better, and you guys have gotten better as well. So what's it going to take to punch your ticket to the championship round on Thursday night?
I think the key to us is serve receiving well, because the last time we played them, that's what they did. They got on a roll serving, and they really can serve hard at times. And then the other thing is, got to control Maya,
Yeah, she's a good athlete, but you got some good ones too. And, your Brad Johnson player of the game yesterday, Bria Kresh, she's all over the back row. Boy, she's playing with a vengeance tonight.
She's been carrying the load in the back row for 3 years. She's quite a girl.
Yep. Congratulations on your District 16 championship, Tim, and we'll let you get back to warming up your team. This is Tim Wallstrom of the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, the head coach, 37-year head coach for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. We'll send it back to our Tioga Medical Center sports desk and have a word from our great sponsors.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, Visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com. At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, La-Z-Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Dr. Cammie Wehrman has been serving the Crosby area with entire family chiropractic care for 20 years, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, and sports injuries. We also carry a full line of Nutridyne supplements. To schedule an appointment today, call 701-965-3222.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963.
Located in Stanley, North Dakota, the mission of Montreal County Medical Center is to provide quality health care services to Montreal County and the surrounding area, and have done so since 1960. We are proud to be a part of Stanley's integrated health care system that includes our critical access hospital, nursing home, assisted living apartments, independent living apartments, and an aquatic center. To schedule an appointment with our great providers, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds, or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Bravera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Lindsay Grocery is a locally owned and operated business in Crosby, North Dakota. We are committed to serving our community and region. With fresh baked goods, produce, and our in-house smoked meats, we've got you covered. Come experience the convenience and warmth of shopping local again. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com. At Hoagland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hoaglandinsuranceservices.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Northern Charm Boutique has a variety of apparel for all ages. We are locally owned and located on Main Street in Powers Lake. Shop in store or check out our website and like our Facebook page.
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Hey, welcome in to Game Day Media. We're at the well at Williston State College, the site of our Region 8 girls volleyball semifinal night, with two matches in store for you this evening. If you're just joining us, it'll be the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, the number 1 seed out of District 16. Their opponent tonight, the Ray Jays, also out of District 16, the number 4 seed coming out of the District 16 tournament. Our second semifinal game will be 25 minutes after the conclusion of this first semifinal game. It'll feature the defending Region 8 champions, the Trenton Tigers, taking on the Tioga Pirates. The Pirates ranked number 2 out of District 16. And the Honkers got a shot at this game with a 3-0 sweep against the Alexander Comets yesterday afternoon here at the well. The Ray Jays swept out the Partial Braves in the second match of the day on the day 1 of coverage. Trenton Tigers took out the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers with a sweep 3-0. And in the toughest match of the night, Tioga was able to take down the Newtown Eagles by a score of 3-2. That sets up our bracket for tonight. Again, Kenmare Bowbells taking on the Ray Jays tonight, and Trenton Tigers taking on the Tioga Pirates. The winners of these two semifinal games will be featured on Thursday evening here at the well for the right to claim the Region 8 championship and also advance to the state Class B volleyball tournament starting a week from Thursday, the 21st of November, down at the Fargo Dome in Fargo, North Dakota. We're privileged to be courtside. We're about 8 minutes away from our opening pregame festivities with our public address announcer, Jared Ward. And he'll introduce our country store starting lineups this evening. The country store located in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Jared and Brenda Van Burk invite you to Main Street. 7.5 minutes to go. We'll send it back to our studios. And when we come back, we'll continue on with our Game Day Media pregame show and more festivities here on semifinal night from the Region 8. Back after this timeout.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by At North Country Mercantile and Equipment. We are a short line equipment dealer with locations in Kenmare and Minot, North Dakota. We're also a certified expert Purina dealer with a large selection of livestock, equine, poultry, show animal, and pet food for sale. Browse our inventory online at northcountrymerc.com or give us a call at 701-385-3300.
Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota offers custom and personalized laser engraving for any occasion and on any surface. No order is too small. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. That's Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
And welcome back in to Game Day Media. My name is Randy Peterson. Our team tonight bringing you all the sights and sounds of this semifinal night here at the Well. It'll be David Peterson, executive producer, as well as color commentator in our first game this evening. Caden Keller running camera 2. James Meyer running camera 1 tonight. And bringing you all the sights here from the Well. As we pan around and look at some of the Kenmare Honkers, some of the names that we'll be mentioning tonight, right on your screen, right in the middle of the screen there, is Taya Offorth, a junior for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. And she's a good one. And Presley Zeltinger. Presley Zeltinger is the setter. And you can see Taya Offorth. And as we look at the race side of the court, see the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers warming up there. Another name will be the Region 8 Senior Athlete of the Year. It is Ann Strokeland, and then the player of the game from yesterday's broadcast on your screen right now, Bria Crest. She is the libero, wears a different color jerseys than the rest of her team. But she's a good one. She's able to dig out those hard hits that come her way and kind of controls the back row, according to head coach Tim Wallstrom. And when we have the Ray Jays out there warming up, they're on the sidelines right now watching the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers warm up, but the Ray Jays have a very good hitter in themselves. Maya Knox having a very good season for the Ray Jays, along with Brinley Kincaid. Brinley is about 22 sets or assists away from breaking 1,000. She's only a sophomore for the Ray Jays, and Maya Knox, of course, one of the beneficiaries of the good setting by the Ray Jays, Brinley Kincaid. Also another good one, Brooklyn Edwards for the Ray Jays, a youngster, freshman, but played a lot of volleyball, plays the middle attack for the Ray Jays. And Avery Larson does a nice job for the Jays, along with Caden Sargent. And they've got a very good team, along with Abby Olson in the back there. Ava Long, also a good player for the Jays, as well as Addison Donnelly, another good player for the Ray Jays. So they're a pretty well-rounded team. The Comets, again, very finesse team. And the Honkers, Ann Strokeland, Presley Zeltinger, the setter. Carson Schlager contributes a lot. Taya Offorth again. Bria Crest, Trista Keeley, Audrey Keeley, Lilibeth Santizo. Very well-balanced team. A lot of seniors on this year's team. And you can see Ann Strokeland there. And Maya Knox for the Ray Jays. Our officials this evening for our first round of competition, it'll be Shannon Fuller and Stuart Dolan. Shannon Fuller is a 20-year official. She is the principal for the Alexander Comets. And, of course, Stuart Dolan, a Hall of Fame official for the sport of volleyball. We're about a minute away, and we'll send it down to our PA announcer for the introduction of our national anthem tonight, as well as our country store starting lineups. Jared is a softball coach here at Williston State College, does a great job as the voice of the Tetons from the public address announcer's desk here this evening and throughout the tournament. We're just waiting for the time to run out on the clock as both teams are starting to make their way to their respective baselines. The Ray Jays will be wearing their black and red uniforms this evening. The Kenmare Bowbells Honkers will be wearing their white and maroon uniforms this evening. And again, Stuart Dolan and Shannon Fuller are officials tonight, making last-minute preparations for the net tonight as we turn it over to Jared Ward, our public address announcer.
Semi-final match number 1 for Region 8. Before we start, please rise, move all headgear, face the flag, the flank, and national. It's time to introduce the starters. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Ray Jays. Number 6, Ada Olsen. Number 9, Sailor Bothy. Number 10, Addison Donnelly. Number 13, Kylie Healy. Number 14, Olays. Number 15, Aletta Nelson. Now let's meet the non-starters for the home team on the scoreboard, the Kenmare Bowbell Honkers. Wearing number 1, Ava Barbeau. Number 6, Micaiah Jensen. Number 7, Mackenzie Latvet. Number 15, Charlotte Breckus. Number 17, Audrey Keeley. Number 21, Tegan Thornton. Number 22, Madeline Saylor. Now the starting lineup for the Jays. Number 1, Avery Larson. Number 3, Brooklyn Edwards. Number 5, Brian Kincaid. Number 7, Maya Knox. Number 11, Cadence Sargent. Number 12, Ava Long.
And the Jays libero wearing number 8, Abby Olson. The Jays are assisted by Mandy Knox, Courtney Olson, and head coach Angie Kincaid. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Honkers wearing number 4, Ann Strokeland. Number 9, Presley Zeltinger. Number 11, Carson Lottenschlager. Number 12, Taya Aforth. Number 18, Trista Keeley. Number 25, Lilibeth Santizo. And the Honkers libero wearing number 14, Bria Crest. The Honkers are assisted by Faye Alexander, Jackie Rockman, Tim Wallstrom. Officials for tonight's game: first referee Shannon Fowler, second referee Stuart Dolan. Play ball.
There you have it, our Country Store starting lineups. The Country Store located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, right there on Main Street. Jarrett and Brenda Van Berkom. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it over there at the Country Store in Powers Lake, North Dakota. Before we get started, David, any thoughts you want to inject here tonight?
No, looking forward to it. It's going to be a good night of volleyball. Both teams. I mean, Angie talked about it earlier in the pregame show, saying that these girls got to come ready to go. Kind of slow and sluggish start yesterday. If you start slow and sluggish against the number 1 team in the district, probably 1 or 2 in the region, it could be a long night for you. So you got to come out of the gates ready to go. The other side, the kids wearing white, they are ready to go. They're intense. They are coached incredibly well. I like their pregame warm-up. They just kind of stand over in the corner and just kind of do like a Honkers stare down of the other team while the other team's warming up. You talk about some intimidation coming from the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, but the Honkers are here. It's a business trip for them. They want to get back and revenge their loss to the Trenton Tigers from last year. So they want to come out hot, ready to go.
Northwest Therapy Services opening serve by the Kenmare Honkers, Presley Zeltinger. And we're underway here in our first set of the night. And that set and spike a little bit too deep for the Kenmare's region or District 16 Player of the Year, Ann Strokeland, as the ball is still trying to be recovered. Finally, Caden Sargent comes out from behind the folded up bleachers and is able to come away with it. So here we go. Zeltinger passes it up to Offworth, and Offworth with a little tip as Offworth starts the Honkers with their first point of the night. As we look at our little instant replay there by RTC Networks, just over the outstretched arms of the block in the left corner of the defense. There's another one that goes off the arms of Addison Donnelly and out of bounds. Last touch by the Ray Jays. So the Jays out by 2-1. And again, that one was set up by the Ray Jays, better to the Kenmare Honkers, and all they had to do is put it down over the outstretched arms of Brindley Kincaid. Taya Offworth now back at the Service Valley Dental Group service line. The junior puts the ball in play, short serve. Now it's Kincaid with the roll. And Brindley Kincaid hits the antenna. So the point on the board again for the Kenmare Honkers. And the Honkers are out quick with a 3-point lead. And there's an ace by Taya Offworth.
Exactly what Kenmare wanted to start. And opposite of what Coach Kincaid and the Ray Jays, how she envisioned this first game starting. Probably some nerves. Again, the intimidation factor is probably sitting right there. You're playing one of the top teams, number 7.
7 in the state.
In the final season voting in Class B girls volleyball. So
Brindley is able to pound the ball, but slowed down there by the Honkers. And up front, here's Brooklyn Edwards going to the corner. Santizo able to buy some time.
I just like how they receive it. You know, they hit it and get out of the way. Yeah. Is what Kenmare does. Like Lilibeth did that just perfectly. She received the kill. She dug it out, put it straight up in the air, and just backed out of the way.
Ray unable to catch up with them, and the Ray Jays find themselves down by 5, 6-1 here in this opening set of the first semifinal round night of the Region 8 tournament. My name is Randy Peterson alongside David Peterson this evening for our coverage of 2 semifinal games, and there is a kill by Ann Strokeland.
That's just a good, as we get a timeout here, definitely need to talk about it.
Ann Strokeland puts it down for the point for the Honkers, and they're up 7-1 out of this St. Luke's Medical Center timeout.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
As we come back in out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, we have a great list of sponsors that are making this all available for us, including the Faith Baptist Church in Kenmare, North Dakota. Pastor Mike Fraunfelter at the Faith Baptist Church invites you to Sunday school at 9:45 a.m. each Sunday. Finish up with worship service at 11 o'clock. That's the Faith Baptist Church in Kenmare, North Dakota. And there
Nice
you go,
hit.
Brindley. Good hit by Brindley Kincaid with her first kill of the night.
So that makes Coach Angie Kincaid look like an absolute genius. You take a timeout, you set up probably the play they've run all year in their 5s and 6s and stuff, their rotation kills, and it was an absolute textbook from setter to killer, attacker.
There is another big hit by Ann Strokeland, and Strokeland with her second kill of set number 1. The Honkers find themselves up by 6, 8-2, as Mackenzie Lotviet checks in, goes to the Souris Valley Dental Group service line. Kind of a poor pass to the front row by the Ray Jays, and the Jays in a hole early. They're down 9-2 on your NCC scoreboard.
I want to get Maya. There you go.
Maya blocked at the net by the Bigs. And
Good
a great
hustle from
hustle
Avery.
by Avery. Wow, good hustle, Avery.
This would be a big one here. Maya, nice tip.
That was a tip at the net, and so the point goes and goes out of
You'll
bounds.
hear, two of the best players in the district going right at each other.
Larson sends the ball over. Now the Ann Strokeland with another kill, and her dominance at the net right now is really showing up.
She wasn't nominated and awarded the District 16 Player of the Year for no reason. I mean, she's clearly one of the best, probably first, second team All-State nomination for sure.
Maya Knox puts a kill of her own there for the Ray Jays, her first of set number 1. Teed up there by Brindley Kincaid. Goes to that far corner out the outstretched arms of Lotviet. And it's 10-4 as the Ray Jays now have the serve. It'll be Kincaid sending it across. Santizo goes cross court with it, and it's off the arms of Abby Olson. And last touch by the Ray Jays. It'll be another point on the board for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers.
Looking at that RTC Network's instant replay, looks like that maybe could have been a little bit long, but probably when in doubt, play it out.
Yeah.
Looking to get his cadence going here a little bit.
Sargent tries to find the hole. So does Taya Offworth. And last touch by Offworth. She gets credit for a kill, but it's 12-4, an 8-point lead.
A kill's a kill.
All right. Bria Crest, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game from yesterday's match. As the net slowed it down, just enough to climb. Abby Olson brings it across. Crest there for the Honkers. Set up to Santizo as Sargent sets it over to Ava Long. Presley. And wow. Double hit called there.
I don't know if I saw that. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but fortunately for the Ray Jays, the double hit error was called by the chair umpire.
Now they're trying to find the volleyball again as Maya Knox goes over and retrieves it from underneath the bleachers. And we're ready to play again. Good serve by Knox.
That's what
Up to Ava. Ava with the big hit off the arms of Lotfeet. Last touch by the Honkers as the Ray Jays have climbed to within 6. They're still down 12-6 on your NCC scoreboard.
And just the back row play from Bria Crest there was from Lilibeth. The passing from the back row to the setter is just on par every single night. The girls in the back row do such a fantastic job, led by one of their senior leaders, Bria Crest. She's been doing a long time is what her head coach said, and she's been doing it a long time. Very good at a very high level for the Honkers.
So we're back live here, and there's another point on the board for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers on the double hit by Caden Sargent. It's 14-6 as Lilibeth Santizo goes to the service line there. Serve there. Back set over to Avery Larson, just over the net, picked up there by Lautenschlager. Now back on the Ray side, they go to Caden Sargent, tries to go to that power alley. Good job by Zeltinger keeping it alive for the Honkers. Pass up front to Edwards, and Edwards puts it down with a kill.
Almost looks like it could have been a double hit for number 22 of the Honkers, Madeline Saylor, as it kind of went from left elbow to right elbow.
14-7. Zeltinger sends it to the front row. Crest there on the second hit. They got to get it over, and Zeltinger does. Now here is Kincaid. And a big hit from Avery Larson as Larson gets her first kill of the night.
It's a really nice set from Brooklyn Edwards, able to put it right on point for her attacker.
Yeah, that was well placed there by Kincaid. And off the arms. And another big hit for the...
Speaking of setters, they got a really good one in the back row right now. She's probably one of the best in the region, if not the best in the region, putting the ball. It's like it's on a string. She just hangs it off a string and puts it right where it needs to be. Here's another one. Take a look at this one. Attack from the 10-foot line.
Sargent. There's Crest. Ooh. And unable to track that one. Down are the Honkers. So it's 15-9 as the Ray Jays climb within 6 again. 15-9 on your NCC scoreboard. Strokeland with a little jump hit. Now it's Kincaid with the roll. Back on the Honker side, they're going to set up Offworth. Knox there, gets it across. Another back set to Strokeland as Strokeland puts it down for another kill, her 4th of the night.
Man, this is like a murderer's row here between Taya Offworth and Ann Strokeland. Then you add Keeley into the mix now. They're all stand about 6 foot and can get off the ground.
Offworth goes to the back row. Knox there up front at the net. They joust for it as the Ray Jays. Brooklyn Edwards is going to be called in the net.
A foot fault on my research today.
Foot fault, okay.
Foot fault in over that bottom line. Probably a little bit of mix of both.
Brindley blocked out of bounds by Trista Keeley. That's an upcoming freshman, folks, for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers.
Yeah, such valuable experience, being able to kind of soak up all of the experience, being the, she could be option 1 to 4 probably for Presley.
Speaking of Trista Keeley, she just put down a big old kill for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, and the Honkers lead by 8, 18-10.
It's like they just cycle weapon for weapon and for weapon up in that front row as Maya Knox gets her chance at one.
The ball's going to go into the Honker bench off the arms. Well hit by Maya Knox. Look at this hit. Slowed down at the net, but Lotfeet unable to keep it in the play. And so that point goes to the Jays, 18-11. Here is Ann Strokeland again.
Can't even keep track of the ball. We're at 60 frames per second, and it's not able to keep up with the speed of the ball coming in.
Strokeland with another kill, 19-11. Give us a thumbs up if you would. If you're watching us here on Game Day Media, spread the word that free coverage of the Region 8 tournament right here on Game Day Media. We're looking to push our subscribers to over 2,000 before winter season kicks in. So we'd love to have you subscribe. There is no cost to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
and enable all those notifications and give us a thumbs up. And that just helps our athletes get the recognition that they deserve, and helps Game Day Media clients get the recognition that they deserve, and it helps everybody in YouTube land with our coverage here on Game Day Media. Santizo brings it across. So Ray J's down by 6 as Ava Long goes with it. There's a diving Lotfeet. Great effort by Lotfeet, but the Jays coming back here. They're down by 5 as Honkers unable to catch up with that one.
Nice serve.
Close to the net. Keeley goes high for it. And then the Ray Jays are called in the net. 20-14. Bria Crest now back at the Service Valley Dental Group service line. Good serve right in front of Abby Olson. Keeps it alive.
Yo, bump, set, spike. It's that easy, folks.
Back when our daughter used to play, had a young lady by the name of Katie Bratling that played for the Tioga Lady Pirates, and at that time it was a kaboom. Maya Knox, look at that.
Just about got a pancake. Got that one from Courtney last night. Just about, or beach dig. That's another one.
Beach dig?
Yeah, they get their hand, the top of their hand in there right before the ball hits the ground. It was very, very close. Kind of a bang play.
Up to Santizo.
Presley looks like she's in cruise control down there.
Yeah. Avery Larson sends it across with a free ball.
One.
And this time Zelterner, as the ball is tipped at the net, that point goes to the Honkers. 21-16. The Honkers needing 4 to close out set number 1. Here in this first semifinal match of the night on Game Day Media. We're live from the Well in Williston State College. Great facility, great school. Carson Lautenschlager brings it across. Up front, here's Long going to the corner, and it's a little bit too wide. Just outside that.
Just missed that line shot.
There you go. Another new terminology.
Studying. Don't tell my boss.
23-15. Hey, there's a shot there by Caden Sargent. Sargent finding that black hole in the defense. 23-16. Up front, here's Lautenschlager going cross court, which is too wide on that hit. And tried to go through that power alley.
Showing off now.
Up front to Larson. She just punches it over as Lautenschlager keeps it alive for the Honkers. Here's a set over to Sargent. Sargent goes with it.
That was a really nice set by Brindley. She had to switch directions. The ball was heading straight into the net.
Here's Brooklyn Edwards, slowed down by the Honkers at the net. Look at this set. Oh, and Taya Offworth just unable to bring it across with the tip.
Taya was looking to do a little bit of a misdirection as her body was taking her towards the right side as a big miss serve from Ava. Body was taking her towards the right. She just tried to push it back to the left and unfortunately went straight into the net.
Set point for the Honkers, 24-18. As the ball set up to Kincaid from the back row. Now here's a set. Sargent there to receive it. Back to Knox, buys time for the Ray Jays. Here's Zeltinger again up front. This time it is two, and it hits the line. They call that in. 25-18, the final point on the board for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers.
So I think,
now they're
waiting.
waiting.
They called it out. They're coming to discuss it here a little bit.
Yeah.
This far line judge over by Angie definitely called it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so it was out. Yeah,
that's the right play.
That's a right call. Good job by the officials to get it straightened out. As that ball was outside the line. 24-19.
Bet you this will be.
As Taya Offworth again into the net.
I was going to say, I bet you this will be a big one to swing the in call.
Sargent continues.
Nice job by the Ray Jays hanging around here.
Free ball. And off the arms of Brooklyn Edwards. Your final score, set number 1. It is the Honkers 25, the Ray Jays 20. We'll step aside, come back with our set number 1 recap after this timeout.
Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients with a newly built clinic in Tioga where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
Growing family, the City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
And as we come back and we look at our set number 1 recap on the strength of power hitting by Ann Strokeland and Taya Offworth. Between the two of them, they had 8 kills in that first set to lead their Kenmare Bowbells Honkers to a first set win, 25-20 over the Ray Jays. Set number 2, our Northwest Therapy Services opening serve will be to the Ray Jays as Caden Sargent, the junior for the Ray Jays, puts the ball in play. And right off the bat, Sargent able to score the ace.
Well, that's about the most points that Kenmare's allowed
Yeah.
between the district tournament and the region tournament. So it's got to be a little bit of confidence knowing that the Ray Jays can definitely play with them. I mean, there's no pressure on the Ray Jays. They're supposed to lose. They're the underdog. The pressure's on the Honkers to put them away.
Tapping at the net, jousting as we play on here as the Ray Jays take a 2-0 lead. Back and forth, back and forth. Finally hits the floor on Kenmare's side. Sargent with another ace. Cadence. 2 aces here to start out set number 2 for the Ray Jays.
I'd like to know how many timeouts Tim Wallstrom has taken in the season.
Yeah.
As many times as we've covered the Honkers, I don't know if we've ever had a Honker timeout.
Well, not called by him for sure. Look at that play by the bigs in the front row. Ann Strokeland with the last touch point. No, Taya Offworth, excuse me. Check that. So we look at our RTC instant replay. Nice to have replay.
Yeah, it's nice to have replay. It gives another view of great plays like this one. Thought they're going to maybe get her in the net, but I think everybody was watching. This right here.
Getting out of the way.
Boom! This looked like a check mark coming off the ground.
Back at the Sears Valley Dental Group service line, Presley Zeltinger serves for the Honkers. Back set to Maya Knox. Lilibeth there for the Honkers there.
That's a guessing game of where that ball's going to go. Is it going to go to Taya or is it going to go to Ann? Here's another one.
Another pass. Back set to Taya, and this time Taya off for it.
The dynamic duo of those two and Lilibeth and Bria in the back row. Presley, I mean, they're all just doing such a fantastic job. It's honestly probably a guess of where Presley's going to put the ball.
They missed her last year. She had a knee injury that kept her out of the season. Got her back full strength now. And definitely doing a great job for the Honkers. And the Ray Jays put another point on the board with the ace from Abby Olson.
Uncharacteristic error from Lautenschlager. Carson Lautenschlager.
Block point there for the Ray Jays. 6-3.
With a double block. Try to get two blockers. The primary blocker to come get the ball and get two sets of hands up there.
It's going to be a set by Larson over to Kincaid.
Same thing. They got
Long gets it across for the Jays. Here's a set. Tip. Jays cover it. Look at that point. Caught the Honkers off guard on their defensive hole. Another point on the board for the Ray Jays. They're up 7-3. As Abby Olson serves again for the Jays. Abby with the roll brings it across. Lautenschlager there for the Honkers up front. Here is Ann Stroklin, and Ann Stroklin with the kill. Her second of set number 2. 7-4 now as Taya Offworth will go back to the Service Valley Dental Group service line. The junior for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers.
And Stroklin, one of the newest members to that 1,000 kill club. Happened early in the first game that the Kenmare Honkers played in the District 16 tournament. And I tell you what, it didn't take her long to get that 1,000th kill.
She's a good one. Not sure what her post-high school.
I bet it involves volleyball or basketball. Nice hustle from the Ray Jays.
Carson Lautenschlager putting it down. Ray Jays couldn't catch up with that. As Mackenzie Lotvik now goes back to serve for the Honkers. Up front, here's Ava Long pounding the ball. Blocked there by the bigs for the Honkers. Tipped over. There's Santizo. And that push is just outside. And it's a 4-point lead again for the Ray Jays. The number 3 seed out of District 16. Kincaid goes back to serve. Up front, here's Santizo with the roll. No, Abby Olson brings it across. Set up to Stroklin. Abby Olson.
Kind of get caught watching sometimes.
Yeah, look at that one.
At first you don't succeed, you try and try again.
Keep feeding the beast.
She looked kind of PO'd on that one, trying to might be able to get that first one, but you're definitely not going to get this second one. I think there's a little bit more snap to that second one.
Well-coordinated girls.
They just fly through the air like Maya does here. Another big one.
Stroklin on the high ceiling here, able to bring it across, but Caden Sargent able to find that black hole for another last touch point for the Ray Jays. 10-6 as the Ray Jays still with a 4-point lead. Hard serve. Comes up. Here's Keeley.
Keeley's turn to shine here now.
Oh, my goodness. Well played by the Ray Jays. Never say die.
Yeah, burned them. Good hustle. Just threw out her left hand. And I think that was
Lotvik, I think, that got her hand on it.
Looked like maybe Brooklyn Edwards just put her hand out there just to get it way deep on the line.
Up front, here is Sargent. Sargent.
It was in and tipped at the net.
Timeout on the floor.
Hey, there we go. He got one.
Timeout by Tim Wallstrom as the Ray Jays take a 6-point lead to the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. We'll be back.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
As we come back, we want to thank the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club out of Powers Lake, North Dakota, strong supporters of the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws Football Co-op, as well as the Powers Lake Brook Central Ranchers Co-op and everything in Rancher territory over there at Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club. 12-6 as Santizo goes hard off the arms, kept alive as the Jays don't give up on it, but great hustle by the Jays.
Boy, Angie's got to love the effort that she's getting from her kids.
Yep.
It's just unfortunate it came in the second game. You know, she wanted this in game number 1, point number 1.
There's a serve. Ray Jays cover it. Now back on the Kenmare side. Up front, here's Offorth with the big swing. And the kill by Taya Offorth puts another point on the board for the Honkers. 12-8 on your NCC scoreboard. As Bria Crest now back at the service line. Jump serve. Pushed over by Maya Knox. Here's a set up to Offorth.
Huge block
by
point.
Brooklyn Edwards.
Take another look at that one. That's got to feel good from the freshman taking down the junior.
There you go. There's another point for the Ray Jays. 14-8. So we look at our RTC instant replay on that one. And we have a service error as the Jays serve it into net, give a free point to the Honkers. Little Best Santizo goes back to the service line for the Honkers. Back set to Kincaid, and Kincaid's hit goes into the net. 14-10. As the senior, Little Best Santizo, continues to serve. Taya Offorth with a big swing and another kill.
Just finding open opportunities here as once again Zeltinger puts it right on a tee for her to power it down the opposite cross court. Attack from Taya Offorth.
Again, we want to welcome in our listeners on KTGO 1090 AM and 92.7 FM. Your source for conservative talk show radio. Make sure you download that free KTGO mobile app.
Big double block point for the Ray Jays. It's 2 in a row from Brooklyn. Definitely boosting her confidence, able to
find the open court.
Yeah, knows she can hang with the big dogs.
Caden Sargent serves it into the net. Another service error as that leaves Angie Kincaid scratching her head.
That's got to be about equivalent to missing your free throws. You work on that and work on that and work on that. It's probably one of the easier things to do in volleyball.
Kincaid drives the ball, but it's too deep. Good hit, though. Got to hit the ball hard against the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers if you want to stay with the top ones. Presley Zeltinger serving. Now back set up to Brooklyn Edwards. Santizo covers it. Now over to Offorth, and Offorth goes into the net. It's about her third or fourth time that she's done that here tonight.
Yeah, third consecutive attack from Taya, where Brooklyn has met up with her right at the net. Almost eyeball to eyeball, really.
Strokeland finds the range on that kill for the Honkers as we look at our RTC instant replay.
Presley just makes it look so easy. I mean, I've never played volleyball at any kind of competitive level, but the way she moves out there is just, she knows exactly where all her attackers are at. She just does a great job. I think that kind of caught everybody by surprise.
Yeah, I think they're calling
Zeltinger was in the net.
They're calling the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers in the net.
I think Maya was ready to roll the ball over to Kenmare.
Yeah. Ball kept alive by the Honkers. Here's a set by Kincaid to the middle as Knox unable to put it down for the Ray Jays, and the Honkers have battled back to within 2. 17-15. Yeah, give us a thumbs up again if you would, please. We'd appreciate those that are watching in tonight. Give us that thumbs up. It just helps all of our sponsors and helps our athletes and helps GameDay Media, and we couldn't do it without our great sponsors here, so we'd appreciate giving us a thumbs up if you would.
Here comes that C that they've worked on all year from Maya Knox and Brindley.
Trista Keeley kind of quiet here tonight so far. As that ball powered over by Avery Larson. Back to the corner. Olsen covers it for the Ray Jays. Long.
Good help.
Look at that reflex by Abby Olsen. That time, Ann Strokeland with another power kill for the Honkers.
It's almost like Presley knows when we need a point, I got to find Ann. I got to find where she's at on the floor. I need him to put this one away.
Well, after calling that first timeout that we've probably seen Tim Wallstrom call this year, he seems pretty comfortable around the bench right now. Punch across by Ava Long there. Here's a set up to Strokeland again, but this time Strokeland goes into the net. Kind of mistimed her jump a little bit. Point on the board for the Ray Jays. 18-17 on your NCC scoreboard. We're live from the well at Williston State College if you're just joining us. Zeltinger there. Ball's got to climb, and there is 4 hits for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. 19-17. It'll be the Ray Jays serving. It'll be Brindley Kincaid going back to the Souris Valley Dental Group service line. Punched across there by Strokeland. Sargent. Now back on the Kenmare side as Keeley brings it across and Larson digs that one out. Abby Olsen from the back row. Here's Santizo. Kind of at an odd angle. Long brings it across and another point for the Ray Jays. Ray Jays lead 20-17. And there is a free point as Brindley Kincaid makes an uncharacteristic service error.
That seems to be the thing. They have a good long volley. Ray gets the point. They take the ball back to serve, and they kick one out of bounds.
2018, Maya Knox.
They got to get Maya going a little bit more.
With another kill. 21-18.
They're going to have to really start looking towards Maya to gear this thing up.
She's in the back row now, and there is an ace by Maya Knox. (22-18) and another ace. Same exact spot. (23-18).
See Tim kind of over there chirping to his team just a little bit.
Tapped across there as the Ray Jays have found life. Brought to the front as goes over, helped out there by Knox for sure.
Trying to work that side over there.
Keeley powers it. Zeltinger tries to bring it across, and Zeltinger able to put it down on the last point there by the Ray Jays, or the Honkers, excuse me. (23-19). Up on top, Offworth goes to the corner, dug out by Larson. Sargent with the free ball. Now here's another set to the outside. Santizo tries to hammer it home as Larson goes too deep on that last hit as the Honkers come within 3, 23-20.
That's not what you want. You got the Honkers on, kind of on the ropes a little bit. Played good up until this point. You just got to close it out at this point.
Good decision there by the Ray Jays, and it'll be set point for the Jays, 24-20.
Avery did her best limbo impression. It's barely getting out of the way.
Off the net, the Honkers get it across. Seltinger keeps it alive, back on the Ray side, up front to Sargent, and Sargent puts it down for the winning point. They reverse the scores. This time it's the Ray Jays 25 and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers 20. We'll step aside. We'll come back with our set number 2 recap after this quick timeout and a word from some of our great sponsors.
Don't let pain hold you back. Call the orthopedic and sports medicine experts at CHI St. Alexius Health, Williston. No referral is needed for an appointment. Stay on the slopes, in the game, or wherever the fun is. Complete care for orthopedic injuries and disease with orthopedic surgeons right here in Williston. Trusted by sports teams and trained to help you go the extra mile. Stop waiting for muscle and joint pain to go away. Call today. CHI St. Alexius Health, Williston, 701-774-7500.
This is your time to rise to the challenge. Williston State College is here to support your goals, whether it's advancing your education or starting an exciting career. A brand new state-of-the-art healthcare training facility coming soon, brand new turf baseball and softball fields, and hands-on programs like diesel technology, nursing and business. There's something for everyone. Quality education affordable for you. Start at Williston State College, stay in Williston, and watch your future unfold. Visit WillistonState.edu for more information.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn where good food meets great company. The Trenton Indian Service Area offers a community health clinic that includes a variety of medical disciplines. Open Monday through Friday. You can find them on their website at mytissa.org. As we come back to set number 3, we look at set number 2 as the Ray Jays claim a set against the number 1 seed out of District 16 by a score of 25-20. Very well played set by the Ray Jays, working as a team to tie up this best-of-5 match at 1 set apiece, and are underway here with our Northwest Therapy Services opening serve of set number 3 of the Honkers. Here is out. A hit by Ann Stroklin, which is a little bit too deep.
You know, this is a good game from Ray. It was a way to fight back. They kind of led the entire way. They were able to get out early, capitalize on some of the miscues, the uncharacteristic miscues from the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Game concluded. Angie Kincaid probably during the timeout was saying, like, I told you guys can play with these girls.
Yeah. Double hit there, and so the point goes to the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers as Taya Offworth goes to the center of the service line. Up front, There is Edwards as Brooklyn Edwards puts one on the board for the Ray Jays.
Presley kind of got caught creeping up a little bit too far into that 10-foot attack line, and she hit that power alley right down that far corner.
Abby Olson with the serve. Now up front, there is a kill by Ann Strokeland. No doubt about that one.
That one definitely gets the attention of the Ray Jays. And the line judge.
Get out of the way. Latveet serves from the Service Valley Dental Group service line for the Honkers. Here's a C move.
I think she got it.
Oh, no, they call it out.
Oh,
that was close. As the Honkers take the lead by 1, 3-2. Next matchup will be the Trenton Tigers, the defending Region 8 champions. In 2023, their opponent tonight, the Tioga Lady Pirates, as the Ray Jays are called in the net. 4-2. From the service line, it's Kinsey Latveet. Kept alive as Crest runs it down. Santizo unable to bring it across. They play on. Keeley brings it across, and Keeley with the point for the Honkers. Last touch point. We're back live. Strokeland again. Ray Jays off the net. Oh, just
nice heads-up play. Good dig from, I believe that was Ava Long back in that corner.
Abby
Olson. Kind of all look the same from up here.
Hey, that was a point by Avery Larson this time. Avery with the point on the board for the Ray Jays. 6-3. The Honkers lead, but as that serve goes out of bounds, too much muscle there for the junior Avery Larson from the service line. It is 7-3. And there is an ace by Ann Strokeland. Ann with a well-placed hit, finding a hole on defense. 8-3, the Honkers out by 5 here in set number 3. Pass up front, Ava Long punches it across. On the outside, there is a hit by Lilibeth Santizo. Santizo. Ray Jays unable to keep the ball out of the stands, and it's 9-3. So the Honkers serve it out of bounds. Strokeland a little bit too deep. Good heads-up play there by the Ray Jays, letting that go out of bounds for an easy 4th point here tonight. 9-4 on your NCC scoreboard as Kincaid serves for the Ray Jays. There's a back set to Keeley. Sargent goes cross court, and Sargent puts it down with a point for Ray. Ray's kind of not going away. Ooh, that one was an ace by Brinley Kincaid. 9-6. This ball's on the Honker side, up to Keeley. And Keeley finds the line with the kill, her second of set number 3. 10-6. Crest from the Service Valley Dental Group service line. Sends it across up here to Ava Long as the Ray Jays keep the ball alive. Pushed over there by Crest. On the outside, Sargent goes to the middle. And Zeltinger unable to bring it across. 10-7. 10-7 as Maya Knox serves. That'll be an ace for Maya Knox.
Rare miscue from Lilibeth. Rare misplay, I should probably say.
10-8. Short serve.
Oh, Ava. Ava Long with a little bit of a foot fault. She was up there.
Yeah, she just got herself under the net a little bit too much.
Too much black through the net, I guess. Kind of wondered if Stewart was going to see that, but of course he would. He's a Hall of Fame official.
Brindley brings it across for the Jays. Now back on the Honker side. And there is Offworth trying to drive it through Avery Larson. Larson does a good job keeping that ball alive for the Jays.
See if she can get this one.
Left-handed. Touch point with the left hand, yeah. Brought across here. Here's Santizo. Santizo over to Lautenschlager, goes far side. Larson there with a good rally here going between the Ray Jays and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers up front. Offworth sends it back to the back row. Playing up front, and there is a point put on the board for the Honkers.
That was a tough play from Sargent. She looked like she wanted to pass it over to Brooklyn. Just put a little bit too much on it and just put it into the net.
4-point lead again for the Honkers, 12-8 on your NCC scoreboard. Here's Lautenschlager bringing it across. Nobody home on the second hit for the Ray Jays.
Somebody has to clearly call that. You know, it's a big open spot. They call it a campfire, black hole for a reason. It's no man's land, but somebody has to
take charge.
Somebody has to declare the ball. Because otherwise this kind of stuff happens where you give one of the best players in the district another free swing at the ball.
Yeah. And there's another point for the Honkers as Santizo heads back to the Souris Valley Dental Group service line. 14-8 as Ava Long pushes it back row just a little bit too deep. And it's another point as we have a timeout on the court. 15-8, the Honkers in front here, set number 3. St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. We'll be back.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, North Dakota has been Burke County's only full-service community-owned and chartered bank. We are committed to being the financial backbone of our community. Liberty State Bank, FDI insured.
15-8 out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout.
Happy birthday
to you, honey. Happy birthday to Karen, my wife, at home tonight.
The CEO at the house.
We'll celebrate tonight, Karen. We'll celebrate tomorrow night. Have a big old meal for you. Your birthday tonight. Happy birthday, honey.
What is she, 25?
Something like that. Yep.
Yeah. That should bring me up high in the rankings. Yes, happy birthday, Mom. Hopefully she's out for dinner. I think her favorite in-law is probably with her. Sorry, guys.
15-8.
Happy birthday to Karen Peterson. If you see her around, check her on Facebook. She's a busy, busy woman. I don't know where she gets the energy from, but yeah. We pulled a 7-hour day yesterday at the broadcast booth, and I think I fell asleep before she did.
16-8. Santizo with the serve. There's a double hit, I believe. Yeah, a double hit against the Ray Jays. 17-8. And the power coming out of the Honkers right now.
They're kind of like snakes, just sitting there squeezing down on their opponents.
And there's another pass to the net and unable to get it up into the wheelhouse of the Ray Jays, and it's a 10-point lead.
They really know when to put on that extra power, extra squeeze And when they can see some weaknesses happening, they sit and attack that weakness on the other team.
Santizo was with an ace. Back set to Avery Larson, and body language not too good right now for the Ray Jays. Kind of getting dominated. 20-8 here in set number 3.
And looking at Kenmare Bowbells' overall record of 34-8, they're pretty much dominating everybody. And they've been dominating everybody for a really long time.
Sargent with the last touch point for the Ray Jays here in set number 3.
The Ray Jays coming into this game with an overall record of 13-16. Just a couple games of below 500.
Okay, Offworth puts it down on the right side. And the Honkers needing 4 points. They're up 21-9 here to claim set number 3.
You look at this Ray Jays lineup, by no means they fully expect to be back in this position, probably one step ahead next year as they realign into the 3-class system. But there's only one senior on their roster. It's Gretchen Hickel. Otherwise, everybody's coming back. They're going to try to rerun this thing in a new District 5. Is that what it is?
I believe it is, yep. As Strokeland.
Echo, very similar to the 3-class system for the basketball.
Yeah.
Which I think does a lot of good. Maybe puts a little bit more miles on some buses, but
yeah,
gets some better competition, allows some teams they can petition up into a higher area, a higher division if they choose so, but I think that the NDHSAA nailed it with the basketball 3-class system. I would no doubt expect them to probably nail this again for the 3-class system.
22-11.
Gives streamers.
Maya, what a good hit there by Maya Knox.
Gives streamers like us the opportunity to see different teams that we don't typically see.
Yeah. Gets our clients out there, getting some new eyeballs on some of their products and their companies.
As we look across the stage, we see the NCC logo right here in the well. We also see Niemont, which NCC acquired Niemont late this fall. Big acquisition for Jeremy Becker and his team at NCC, expanding their footprint all the way into northeast Montana. It's exciting news for NCC and the city of Williston and surrounding communities.
There's a big hit by Trista Keeley. Keeley with her 3rd kill of the set. And the Honkers lead by 10, 23-13. Lotveit goes back to serve for the Honkers, the number 7 ranked team in the state of North Dakota.
For good reason.
Yeah. Keeley again from the right side. Joust at the net as Strokeland puts it down. Set point for the Honkers, 24-13. Set up to the net as Knox unable to keep her momentum down.
Maya tried to tiptoe that one just a little bit.
Yes. That is set point, 25-13. The Honkers claim set number 3 to take a 2-1 lead here in this best-of-5 match. We'll send it back to our Tioga Medical Center sports desk, and we'll come back after this timeout.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
As we look again at set number 3, the Honkers flexing their collective muscle, taking down the Ray Jays 25-13. To put the Ray Jays back on their heels, they've got to win this next set to keep it alive and go to a 5th and deciding set. But it was Ann Strokeland and Trista Keeley providing the superpower for the Ray Jays.
As we get ready for our set number 4, our Northwest Therapy Services first serve will be courtesy of Caden Sargent and the Ray Jays. If your back's against the wall and you need to play good, now's your chance. Now's your time to do it. Staring elimination in the face. Who's going to show up?
Caden Sargent from the Souris Valley Dental Group service line, and not sure what that was all about.
Angie, you could see her read lips. She goes, whoops.
Oh,
definitely not what Caden's had in mind, I bet, to start the game. She's laughing over there on the
hey,
side.
look at that kill by Brindley Kincaid. Set up perfectly there.
Angie still trying to figure out what happened.
Abby Olson serves for the Ray Jays. Here is Offorth, and
Taya
Offorth
time
with Taya putting it down on the perfect set by the Honkers. Zeltinger tees it up as Offorth drives it straight down the fairway. 2-1 as Offorth goes back to serve for the Honkers. Brindley Kincaid with a big hit. It goes off the
tip off
arm
Lilibeth.
of Lilibeth Santizo. Last touch by the Honkers. They just get back up and keep on playing. Let's play ball. Avery Larson for the Ray Jays serves with a tied up set here. Look at that. Big.
That is a ton of work from Abby Olson to put that right back row dig and put the bump pass right up to the front row and to land on the E of the Tetons with no communication between Maya and Avery, I believe is who it maybe was.
Here's a roll covered by the Honkers, brought across by Keeley. Back row, they go. Ava Long just a little bit too deep. As another point on the board for the Honkers, 4-2. On your NCC scoreboard, the Honkers leading the Ray Jays. Back row attack as Avery Larson mishits. 5-2 now as Latveet will continue to serve. Off the net, nobody there on the second hit, and the Ray Jays a little bit out of whack right now here. They trail 6-2. Latveet continues to serve. At the net, there's the joust kept alive by the Honkers. Out to Keeley. Keeley tries to bring it home, and she does. Keeley with the last touch point for
just able to get her foot just back across the line right there and hops back. Stewart was on the other side seeing the ball hit the floor, was unable to see Trista's foot with the foot fault.
Santizo. Now a back set up to Keeley. Keeley goes. Abby Olson. And Abby Olson.
Kind of got Kenmare Bowbells by surprise a little bit.
Yeah.
That the ball was hit deep and returned right back to him. I don't even know if she saw it maybe.
One arm by Abby. 7-3. And there's an ace by Abby Olson. Abby here playing great. In set number 4 as Kincaid goes back to serve for the Jays. Keeley brings it across. Now up front, Knox goes to the corner. Knox again there for the point for the Ray Jays. 7-5 as the lead for the Honkers has dwindled down to 2 on your NCC scoreboard. Passed over to Santizo. On the outside, Ava Long will bring it across. And there's another point for the Ray Jays. 7-6. Brindley with the serve. And that's an ace for Brindley Kincaid. And right now, the Ray Jays are making some noise. They're tied up at 7-7. And there is another point for the Ray Jays. 8-7 as the Jays storm back on the block. Brought across by Zeltinger. Ray leads by 1 as Caden Sargent goes with the big swing, tries to go down the power alley. And just a little bit too deep as we're all tied up on your NCC scoreboard at 8-8. Strokeland now serving and serves it into the net. A free point for the Ray Jays here in set number 4.
These two teams last played back on October 9th in Ray, where Kenmare Bowbells came in and cleaned up 3-0.
Lotveit stretches out, able to keep the ball alive.
Way back in September.
Zeltinger, seems like a long time ago. Keeley with the big hit. Keeley, that's Trista, the freshman, with another point for Kenmare Bowbells. And we're all tied up at 9-9 here in set number 4. Honkers lead 2-1 in this best-of-5 match. A back set to Lund. Zeltinger sends it to the net. And there is the last touch point for Taya Offworth on a perfect set by Presley Zeltinger.
Taya was way above the net. Just used her God-given abilities just to flip the ball in the opposite direction that the defender was going.
We're back live. Up front, here's Santizo with the big swing. Covered there by Maya Knox. Larson brings it across from the back row. Good play by Ray. Now Offworth, slowed down at the net by the Jays. Here's Sargent with the free ball, bringing it across. To the middle, Offworth. And Offworth puts it down for the point for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Kincaid got her hands on it, just couldn't keep it alive as Crest now serves for the Honkers with a 2-point lead. Maya Knox with a big swing, back row attack. Santizo tries to go deep with it, and it's a little bit too deep as the point goes back to Santizo. Hunts it down. Zeltinger brings it across. And on the Ray side, here's Brooklyn, tipped at the net.
The giant security blanket of Bria Crest playing that back row. Ball's opposite direction of her.
It's quick.
She's able to easily make it over there.
Oh, kind of mishit there by Maya Knox from the back row. And it's a 2-point lead, 12-10 on your NCC scoreboard for the Honkers. Santizo
with a good serve. Santizo there again. As the ball goes out of bounds. Last
big
touch
swing
by
from Avery.
Honkers.
Got to get her going a little bit. Ray's got to maintain this. You can't to beat the best. You got to be competing with the best. It's got to be get a little bit bigger lead other than 12-11, down one. You got to get up 2 or 3 different points and be able to maintain that and close them out.
We look at that ace by Caden Sargent, our NCC replay. Or RTC replay, excuse me. 13-12. As Zeltinger goes back to serve from the Service Valley Dental Group service line. And there is an ace for Presley Zeltinger.
Angie's got 2 timeouts left in this game. She's kind of closely monitoring the scoreboard, making sure that it doesn't get a little bit too far out of hand for the Ray Jays.
Hey, that kill attempt is just wide by Brinley Kincaid, trying to find that corner. Try to hit that, what do they call that? That
line shot.
Line shot. Learning all kinds of volleyball vocabulary here today.
That was a line shot. That was a cross court.
That was a big hit by Taya Offorth, and Offorth with her 4th kill of the set puts it down 16-12 as they got to retrieve the volleyball again. Wide open gym here tonight. Basketball standards are down and allows the players to have a lot more court to cover. That point put on by the Ray Jays, 16-13. As Brooklyn Edwards, the freshman for the Ray Jays, goes back to serve. Tapped across, now we're jousting at the net. Zeltinger going to set up Offorth, and Offorth's attempt goes too deep. So the Ray Jays climb back within 2. They're down 16-14 on your NCC scoreboard as Edwards continues to serve. Offorth. Good job by the Ray Jays back row on these big hits for the Honkers. And well placed there by Carson Lautenschlager. Lautenschlager with the point for the Honkers. 17-14 as the serve is into the net. Another free point for the Ray Jays. It's 17-15. As Avery Larson serves for the Jays. Hey, no doubt about that one. Taya Offorth.
I mean, she's done that.
And Strokeland, excuse me.
Yeah, she's done that over 1,000 times, and every time she does it, you just kind of sit and watch in awe.
Yeah, kind of leaves us speechless.
That was a better one than the one before. I guess that's probably the only way to call it.
There's one for Maya Knox with the match.
I said it earlier. I'd like to see her elevate her game here a little bit. These girls are going to rely on her pretty heavily these last points and able to push it to a 5th set.
18-16 on your NCC scoreboard. The Honkers lead by 2. Punched across by Strokeland. Kept her feet off the line. Lotveit from the back row sends it up front. There is a block attempt by Sargent as Lilibeth Santizo plays it off of Sargent's arms. As we look at our RTC instant replay, nobody there backing them up.
Would we call her Little Memo?
Big Memo and Little Memo.
She's the youngest, I believe, is what her dad, Guillermo.
Big Memo Laser, another sponsor here on Game Day Media. Oh, Bria
tough touch. That's probably her first mistake in 3 games. She should have let the ball go, but you can't discredit the effort for sure.
Yeah.
Big Memo Laser, they just came on with us for the district tournament into the region tournament. Dropped off about 100 pens up here for us. Be able to disperse them. Check them out on Etsy. There's a huge kill. Speaking of
Santizo.
Huge kill from Lilibeth. Check them out on Shopify, Instagram. I think he's got a little Etsy shop. does very good business. A lot of military-themed items, lots of cool stuff from Big Memo Laser.
Located up in Kenmare. Santizo again as Lilibeth hammers it home again, and the Honkers need 4 to advance to the Region 8 Championship. Ray J's down by 4 on your NCC scoreboard. Here's a set to the outside as
big swing. Hit this
Brooklyn
one.
Edwards hits it hard. Got to go across. Cadence, she does.
Here comes this.
Back set up to Offworth, and Offworth drives it down the middle. Timeout on the court. 22-17. Your NCC score. The Honkers looking to advance to the Region 8 Championship. They need 3 more points. Back after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in Northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963.
(22-17) as we come out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. St. Luke's located up in Crosby, North Dakota. Great healthcare provider in Crosby. 22-17. Bria Crest with the serve. Sargent tries to quick trip it. Up front here, Santizo again. As the Ray Jays are hitting it all over the place, but 4 hits called against the Jays. 23-17. Next up, our second semifinal match. It'll be the Trenton Tigers versus the Tioga Pirates. With 1 more point for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Maria Kress back at the service line to try to punch their ticket to the championship match. Rides the line, and there's the Ray Jays on the net. 25-17 as the Honkers again in another Region 8 championship by a score of 25-17. Congratulations to the Honkers as they'll face the winner of our next semifinal round match between the Trenton Tigers and the Tioga Pirates. We'll send it back to our studios as we go down to the court and visit with our head coach, Tim Wallstrom, and our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Back after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in Northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Dr. Cammie Wehrman has been serving the Crosby area with entire family chiropractic care for 20 years, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, and sports injuries. We also carry a full line of Nutridyne supplements. To schedule an appointment today, call 701-965-3222. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds, or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Bravera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
Don't let pain hold you back. Call the orthopedic and sports medicine experts at CHI St. Alexius Health, Williston. No referral is needed for an appointment. Stay on the slopes, in the game, or wherever the fun is. Complete care for orthopedic injuries and disease with orthopedic surgeons right here in Williston. Trusted by sports teams and trained to help you go the extra mile. Stop waiting for muscle and joint pain to go away. Call today. CHI St. Alexius Health, Williston, 701-774-7500.
As we come back to our DNL Paraffin postgame show, been able to catch up with our winning head coach, Tim Wallstrom. And Tim, you find yourself playing for another Region 8 championship. That's got to be feeling pretty good for you right now.
It is. I'll be glad to have the night off so we don't have to make that bus trip. I think the girls showed that a little bit tonight, but you know, we're looking forward to that. We'd love to be in that. Only 16 teams left in the state after tonight.
After tonight, yeah, and you're one of them. And you know, you're going to be playing the winner of our next match between the Trenton Tigers and the Tioga Pirates. And I know you'd like another crack at the Trenton Tigers to see what you can do. Try to get back to that state tournament, Coach.
Yeah, we always like to play good teams. That's what makes fun volleyball. So.
Well, congratulations, Tim. We're going to let you go and visit with your team a little bit as we bring in our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Ann Strokeland, after this quick timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by At North Country Mercantile and Equipment. We are a short line equipment dealer with locations in Kenmare and Minot, North Dakota. We're also a certified expert Purina dealer with a large selection of livestock, equine, poultry, show animal, and pet food for sale. Browse our inventory online at northcountrymerc.com or give us a call at 701-385-3300.
Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota offers custom and personalized laser engraving for any occasion and on any surface. No order is too small. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. That's Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota.
As we come back here with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, the senior, the District 16 Senior Athlete of the Year, Ann Strokeland, a pretty good effort tonight, individually as well as a team tonight.
Yeah, definitely not our best performance, but we got it done, so we're very grateful.
Yeah, so tonight you came in, you lost one set. I mean, kind of uncommon right now, it seems like, for the Honkers, but you know, you got to credit your opponent a little bit too. They did some pretty good volleyball tonight against you.
Oh yeah, Ray came ready to play. We knew that they were going to give us a challenge, so we just had to stay fired up to try to keep our momentum going.
So who do you want to play on Thursday night?
Doesn't matter, huh?
Doesn't matter. We just got to play good.
We just want to play for the right to go to the state, right?
Yep.
Yeah, congratulations, Ann. You're a good one. This is Ann Strokeland, the District 16 Athlete of the Year and the winning Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. We'll send it back to our studio. Congratulations, Ann.
Located in Stanley, North Dakota, the mission of Montreal County Medical Center is to provide quality health care services to Montreal County and the surrounding area, and have done so since 1960. We are proud to be a part of Stanley's integrated health care system that includes our critical access hospital, nursing home, assisted living apartments, independent living apartments, and an aquatic center. To schedule an appointment with our great providers, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
And as we come back with our Continental Resources coach's comments, I've been able to catch up this time with head coach Luann Axelson before she gets her team warming up here. Luann, congratulations on the win yesterday, and looking forward to the contest tonight against the Tioga Pirates. What's it going to take take down the Pirates tonight?
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough game. It should be. you know, every game as you move forward should be tougher and tougher, and that's what I tell the girls. And Tioga's a solid ball club, so I expect a really tough game tonight.
So, you know, you've got your senior athlete of the year out of District 15, Tristy Kryl, I believe, was named the senior athlete of the year for the Trenton Tigers. She's a good one, and she's does a great job of setting for your Tigers, doesn't she?
Absolutely. She's really the glue to us. She keeps everybody motivated and fired up and grounded at the same time. You know, she's a very sensible. You want your setter not to be a high-strung, like me. I probably couldn't be a very good setter. You want your setter to have really, you know, low-key, but works hard, and that's Tristy all the way.
I know she was out against the Pirates the last time you played them. I think she had a little leg injury or ankle injury or something like that. So she's back with you, and we're looking forward to the match. Thanks for the time, Coach. We'll let you get warmed up here.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Get your eye black on and get ready to go, huh?
Yeah, I have a system, and I stick to it.
Luann Axelson of the Trenton Tigers. We'll send it back to our studio. We'll try to catch up with head coach Shaughnessy Meyer after this quick timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota. Call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
And as we continue on with our Continental Resources coaches' comments, I've been able to catch up with the Tioga Lady Pirates head coach Shaughnessy Meyer. And Shaughnessy, congrats on the win last night. I know it wasn't as pretty as you wanted it to be, but it's kind of survive and move on, right?
Yes, move on, especially.
Yeah, you don't want to dwell on that one too much last night as you look forward to the contest tonight against the Trenton Tigers. Very tough opponent out of District 15. What do you think it's going to take to upset the Tigers tonight?
Yeah, I think just the back line just needs to, we say, go for everything, be all in, and lay out for the ball. So just really looking for determination on our defense and just being able to play everything out.
Thanks for the little bit of time, Shaughnessy. This is Shaughnessy Meyer, the head coach of the Tioga Lady Pirates. We'll let her get back to warming up her team. Thanks for the time, Coach. We'll send it back to our studios. We'll come back with more of our pregame show after this quick timeout and a word from our sponsors. Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch source beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
Hey, welcome back to Game Day. My name is David Peterson, here on the call alongside Randy Peterson, our cameraman. Running the show for us tonight is James Myers, the other cameraman. Doing a fantastic job for us is Caden Keller. As always, we appreciate our sponsors. If you're looking to get on board with Game Day Media, reach out to Randy or myself. You can find us on Facebook Messenger. Facebook, you can probably message us on YouTube. Text call directly as we're gearing up for our winter season, starting with our basketball showcase that's going to be starting down in Watford City at the Border Battle, covering a 2-day event down in Watford City. Teams such as the Bainville Bulldogs, the Terry Terriers, Watford City, Ray Jays, whole bunch of new teams that Game Day Media will be exposed to, so we're really looking forward to that. But in the meantime, we are set for game number 2 tonight between the number 1 District 15 Trenton Tigers and the number 2 District 16 Tioga Lady Pirates. The Tigers were able to take down the Tioga Lady Pirates earlier this season 3-0 over in Tioga, and are looking to do so again, as on the other side is the Tioga Pirates are looking to pull the upset card on the Trenton Tigers and etch a date with the Kenmare Honkers in Thursday afternoon's region championship match. But until then, we have 15 minutes and 40-some seconds to go on the clock. We're going to go catch the concessions and see what Alex Herman ordered up for us today. Enjoy the sights and sounds of Region 8 volleyball right here on Game Day Media.
As we come back here for our second semifinal round match tonight between the number 1 team out of District 15, the Trenton Tigers. Their opponent tonight, the number 2 team out of District 16, the Tioga Lady Pirates. And as we are about ready for our opening serve here, we're going to bring in Courtney Olson off of her coaching duties, putting on her color analyst hat here tonight for our second match of the evening. And Courtney, thanks for coming on board and helping us out here in match number 2.
You got it, Randy. Thanks again for having me.
As we send it down to our public address announcer, Jared Ward, with our country store starting lineups.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Tioga Pirates. Number 1, Thea Johnson. Number 4, Lyndon Almer. Number 9, Cheryl Hayes. Number 14, Cambridge Johnson. Number 17, Janessa Rodland. Number 25, Kia Sparks. And the Pirate Libero wearing number 31, Brianna Vols. The Pirates are coached by Morgan Richards and Sean C. Meyer. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Trenton Tigers. Wearing number 1, Megan Claris. Wearing number 4, Carly Ho. Wearing number 5, Kennedy Ho. Wearing number 10, Elliot Slater. Number 12, Cordelia Urbaniak. Number 13, Tristy Cryle. And the libero, wearing number 18, Caden Psycho. The Tigers are assisted by Joni Slater, Kat Ledoux, and head coach Luann Axelson. For tonight's game, first referee Michelle Dolan, second referee Samantha Vedasa. Play ball.
Nice job by our public address announcer here at Williston State College, Jared Ward, also the women's softball coach at the Williston State College Tetons, going to be playing on a new complex next spring. As we look forward to our second semifinal match here tonight, both teams got kind of identical jerseys, and so for those of you that are watching, we'll try to keep you straightened out as to the Tigers will be on the right side of your screen and the Pirates will be on the left side of your screen here tonight. The Pirates libero wears a white jersey, or the Trenton Tigers libero wears a white jersey.
You're already confused.
And the Tioga Pirates libero wears a gold jersey. So just a little bit different striping, a little bit different, not too much different.
No, so. It's the Battle of the Blues tonight.
Battle of the Blues tonight. There you go. Welcome in, Courtney.
You got to love that blue and gold, right, Courtney?
Yeah.
Come on, it's neutral now. Come on.
Yeah.
Our Northwest Therapy Services opening serve of our second semifinal match goes to the Trenton Tigers. It'll be the District 15 Senior Athlete of the Year, Tristy Cryle, with our opening serve, and her serve is too deep. Little amped up.
Yeah, opening point jitters.
Yeah, here we go.
How about the mascot, huh? The Trenton Tigers finally getting their mascot out. He showed up last night.
And a little cheerleader, too.
A little cheerleader. You don't see that a whole lot anymore with the mascots.
Especially in volleyball.
Amanda Kingston will serve, puts the ball in play. Ball almost into the stands. Yeah. Brought across by Slater. And that one could have been left alone, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
That would have been better left alone. So both teams got one on the board.
I got stuck still watching Claire's try to get off the floor over here, so I didn't exactly see what happened over on the Pirates side.
As the number 9, that is Lillian Hobbs, goes back to serve for the Pirates. for the Tigers, I should say. See, I'm all confused here right now.
Big reach for the pipe for the. So am I. The Tigers libero.
There's a kill by number 5, the first of the night for Kennedy Houle, and the Tigers lead by 1 at 2-1 on your NCC scoreboard. Hobbs continues to serve from the Souris Valley Dental Group service line.
She's way back there, Randy.
She's taken full advantage of a big court here tonight. Up to Thea Johnson, and Johnson hits it a bit too hard as another point on the board for the Tigers. And when you get set up like that, you got to kind of make the best of them, and that's a point that they probably wish they had back for the Pirates.
Yeah, absolutely. Decent pass there.
Cryle sends it to the front. Slater sets up Claris, and again, the point off the hands of the Tioga Pirates puts another point on the board for the Trenton Tigers here early in set number 1. If you're just joining us, my name is Randy Peterson along with Courtney Olson tonight, as that one is a little bit too deep. 4-2 on your NCC scoreboard. As the Pirates claim the serve, they'll come in and with Kaya Sparks. As Sparks will play middle front row for the Pirates. Up front, here's Claris with the touch point.
Nice roll
Ball
shot
going
by
backwards.
Claris.
Good job by Kingston as
And
Kenmare
it's over.
Johnson brings it across. Pirates get another chance at it as Claris pounds the ball, and Claris puts it down for a kill for the Trenton Tigers.
You can see here on the instant replay that Thea's just a little bit too far off the net when she goes up for that block, so the ball has enough room to come between her and the net.
5-2, the Tigers out with a 3-point lead. Up front.
Pushing game.
Pushing
3 in
game
a row.
again. Yeah. Oh, that's a watch game.
Yeah.
That's not the way you want to do it. Let the ball hit the floor because they watched it.
Yep.
Whoops. That doesn't please Luann Axelson. She get a
No.
little fired up over that one. Slater pushes it across. Well placed by
well.
Slater. Caught the Pirates flat-footed. Right along the net. As Hayes got her arms on it. Just couldn't keep it alive for the Pirates. 6-3 on your NCC scoreboard. The Tigers out quickly. The defending Region 8 champions from a year ago. Trying to punch their ticket to the 2024 championship. They got to go through Tioga first. There's another point on the board for Maggie Claris. Claris sets up, plays above the net. She's not very tall, but does a great job playing above the net for the Tigers.
Yep, she's smart. She knows where the block is and knows where she needs to put it.
Again, the Pirates pushing the ball. Claris is hitting the ball.
And knows how to use the blocker, too.
Yeah, Claris with another hit, taking control of set number 1. And the Pirates are finding themselves down by 5. 8-3 on your NCC scoreboard. Glad you've joined us here on Game Day Media. Give us a thumbs up every once in a while, if you would, please. We'd appreciate that on our YouTube channel at Game Day Media ND. You can subscribe at no cost to our channel. That one is out.
Looked in from here.
Yeah. We're not going to push the instant replay in that one. Maybe John Cole over there has got the instant replay.
He's smiling.
8-4. DeMoe with the receive. The dig. Slater setting up Claris. Punches it up. Has enough oomph on it to get over the net. Now push to the back row. Buys time for the Pirates. And again, the Christy Cryle finding the range on her push.
Yep, the Tigers said we can play that game too.
There you go, off the arms of Katie Hawkinson. And that's another point on the board for the Trenton Tigers as Claire is now playing in the back row. Pirates kind of thankful for that, I think.
Yeah.
Ulmer sends it to the front as Hawkinson sends it over. And it's out of bounds, 10-4 on your NCC scoreboard. Claris serves. Ulmer. The serve receive almost goes into the bleachers, but a good job by the Pirates to get it back. And there is a ball that hits the official and out of bounds. So that point goes to the Tioga Pirates as Aubriana Voles will check in for the Pirates. Goes to the Service Valley Dental Group service line. Up front, there's a brought across by the Pirates.
Good job by the Pirates.
Tries to drive it home, gets
again?
another shot at it.
Out.
This time it's too deep.
That was a nice dig by the Tigers. Boy, these Blues are getting me confused.
11-5. As Cordelia Urbanek serving for the Tigers. Our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game from last night. As Hawkinson guilty of being under the net. So another free point on the passing.
Keep them straight at home. The Pirates are on this side.
12-5. Cryle brings it across from the right side. Here's Roldan. Now a set to the outside. Ooh, look at that kill by
Very
Carnival.
nice. Beautiful use of the block.
Perfect set. Timeout on the floor. 13-5. The Tigers with a commanding 8-point lead will step aside with the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. Be back with more action.
Imagine working with a team where your well-being is a top priority. At NCC, we champion work-life balance. Our culture ensures you have the time you need for life's important moments. We offer competitive pay that recognizes your hard work. Plus, enjoy comprehensive health insurance that puts your mind at ease. You'll also receive generous paid time off. And think future forward with our retirement contributions, securing your financial peace of mind. Join a team that values you. Work somewhere great and thrive. Don't wait for opportunity to knock. Open the door. Apply today at NCC. Visit nccray.com/careers.
$13-5 out of that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. Just pointed out to you guys that if you're looking at our scoreboard, the Pirates are playing on the left side to go with their score on the left side of our scoreboard. The Tigers, of course, on the right side.
Nice roll shot.
As the point put on the board there for the Trenton Tigers, 14-5. Pirates a little flat-footed. As Urbanek goes back to serve again. Goes to Ulmer. Now over to Hayes. Hayes drives it. Dug out there by the...
Ooh, that might have been out.
That would have been out, definitely. Court sense. Got to be knowing where you're at. Can't give these Tigers too much room, but the Pirates are able to claim the point anyway, as it's 14-6.
Yep, good block to get them going. Get the ball back. Let's see if they can keep it for a while.
Cheryl Hayes, her older sister Cheyenne, plays for the Williston State College Tetons volleyball team. Was the Region 8 Senior Athlete of the Year last year. Cheryl's a junior this year. Back to the corner as Ulmer puts her arms on it. Goes off her arms and out of bounds. Last touch by the Pirates. 15-6 as Cryle continues to serve for the Trenton Tigers with a 9-point lead. Cambry with the roll.
Tigers will be looking to use this here.
Look at that block
Nice big
there
block.
by Thea Johnson. Kept alive as Slater gets blocked by Johnson. Cambry, that is, but it goes.
Cambry was still floating. She wasn't there and set before she went up.
10-point lead for the Trenton Tigers here in set number one. As Cryle, the southpaw, puts it in play again. Pass to the net up
Nice.
front. Here's Cambry Johnson with the big swing. Kept alive by the Tigers. And again, Pirates a little flat-footed in the back row.
They are. The pass before that was maybe one of the first passes, Randy, that they were actually able to get it up to where the setter's home is supposed to be. They've still been passing at the 10-foot line tonight.
17-6. Again, the Pirates revert to the rolls. From the back row, Claris pounds it. Comes up to the bleachers, about 10 rows up.
Bomber.
On the big hit by Maggie Claris. Her 4th kill of the night here for the Trenton Tigers. And it's all Tigers right now. The Pirates don't have an answer. Cambry with the big swing. Here's Cool bringing it across. Carly. Back row kept alive by Claris. Now Kryle pushes it over to the net.
Those are tough.
They're kind of tweeners. Right?
Yep, you know? Yep, they really are. You either have to beat it there and go up with it, or you better get down and hope it comes out of the net in your favor.
Right, yeah.
But those are hard.
They're hard for any team. As Kryle goes with another serve, and it's 20-6. The Tigers dominating here in set number 1. Needing 5 points to claim the opening set of this second semifinal match tonight between the Tioga Pirates on your left side of your screen and the Trenton Tigers on the right side. And good decision there by Cheryl Hayes letting that ball go. You know, adrenaline and instinct kind of takes over sometimes, right? But that time she was just enough to figure it out that it was going to go out of bounds.
Her brain decided last second, wait a second, I'm tall and I'm jumping.
Yeah.
I shouldn't go for it.
Kingston into serve. Here's Johnson climbing the net. All goes down. Last played. There's a kill by Cambry Johnson. Hasn't been too many of them for the Pirates.
No, they don't seem to be attacking too much tonight yet.
As they retrieve the ball out of the back of the walking path here at the campus of Williston State College at the well. There's another kill by number 4, Carly Hool, her second of the night, and it's 21-8. As Lillian Hobbs will come in to serve for the Trenton Tigers. Hobbs is a sophomore. Maggie Claris brings it across for the Tigers. Thea Johnson with the push, but she goes with the 4 hits. And it's 22-8. The Tigers are knocking at the door for this first opening set, needing 3 points to claim it.
A good pass by the Pirates.
Thea blocked at the net, now pushed back over. DeMoe brings it across with a push herself for the Pirates. Here's a setup to Claris, and Claris pounds it past through Thea Johnson.
She's really using that block well tonight.
Maggie Claris making a statement here in set number 1 with 5 kills, according to my unofficial books. As Hobbs continues to serve, the knuckleball comes across. No spin on it at all. DeMoe with the push.
Cheryl's got a beautiful set. Ooh, a nice dig.
And again, the Pirates just not hitting the ball. Kept alive there. As the Pirates, Kingston tries to go for it. Lands up into the bleachers on the far side. There is a lot more people than what you see on the far side of the bleachers. They're all sitting in comfortable chairs right now.
We need a camera over on the other side of the gym to point at us.
Set point for the Tigers, 24-8. And that's a point, 25-8 for the Trenton Tigers. Easy victory in set number 1 for the defending Region 8 champions, showing their might here tonight in set number 1. We'll step aside. We'll come back with our set number 1 recap as we send it back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Dad.
Can you hang out with Grandpa for a bit? I'm down in the barn.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be up there in a bit.
RTC Networks capture cameras. Keep an eye on what you care about.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
This is your time to rise to the challenge. Williston State College is here to support your goals, whether it's advancing your education or starting an exciting career. A brand new state-of-the-art healthcare training facility coming soon, brand new turf baseball and softball fields, and hands-on programs like diesel technology, nursing and business. There's something for everyone. Quality education affordable for you. Start at Williston State College, stay in Williston, and watch your future unfold. Visit WillistonState.edu for more information.
Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
As we come back and recap set #1, the strength of Maggie Clares. 5 kills in set #1 with a convincing 25-8 win in set #1 over the Tioga Pirates as they look to punch their ticket to the Region 8 Championship on Thursday night. Game Day Media will be here Thursday night for the 3rd and 4th place games. Begin at 6 o'clock. We'll go on the air at 5:30 with our pregame show, and we'll wrap it up with our winter schedule, our fall schedule, before we hit our winter schedule at 25 minutes after that for the championship match. I want to thank the Tioga Pirates Booster Club, supporters of the Northwest Stars Gymnastics Club, the Tioga Pirates, and the Williams County Firestorm as the opening serve of set #2 on your Northwest Therapy Services opening serve is Too Deep by Cheryl Hayes. I've been told that we're 5 subscribers away from hitting the double century 2,000 mark by our trusty producer, James Myers, our cameraman, also serving as a informational guru over there. James Myers telling us we need 5 subscribers to hit 2,000.
Call and text your friends.
Yeah, call them up, let them know. If you haven't subscribed yet, there's no cost to do it. And we'd appreciate you subscribing to our Game Day Media channel. Let's see if we can hit 2,000 before the night's over. And there is another point on the board on the last touch point by Kennedy Hoole here in set #2. As the Pirates down 2-1. As Caden Psycho goes back to the Souris Valley Dental Group service line for the Tigers. Brought back into play. Kingston brings it over.
Claris wants that ball. You can hear her calling for it.
Last touch point there by Urbaniak. Urbanic with a kill.
You know, Randy, what I think might be the most fun about set 1 is a lot of times people look to the bigs to be the big, powerful hitters. And Claris did it all in set 1 for the Tigers.
Maggie is a good athlete.
Yeah.
Boy, she's just fun to watch.
It's fun to see her do that because she's not super big.
Slater blocked at the net. Pirates fighting for it on the corner over there.
Oh,
look at that
nice
dive by
hustle.
Cheryl. Good hustle, Cheryl. Up front, here's Claris. Now back on the Tioga side, they set up Cambry, and Cambry with a big swing and hit for the kill for the Tioga Pirates off the shoulder.
Nice
of
swing
the
by
Trenton
Canberra.
Tigers. Yeah.
Trenton was able to get a hand on it.
That's what you're going to have to do if you want to stay with these powerful Tigers.
Yes.
Is they're going to have to hit the ball hard as ball clips off the net. That's an ace by Canberra Johnson, the sophomore for Tioga.
When it's coming at you that hard, all you can do is get your butt down and pray.
Yeah.
And don't swing.
A block point there by the two bigs in the front row, a double block. As the Pirates take the lead by 1, 4-3.
Oh, almost. The Tigers almost had it over.
Well, I've just been told by my executive producer that we have gone over 2,000 subscribers.
I suppose when we beg and plea enough during
we'll get on our hands and knees.
Anything short of paying people.
All we did was ask once.
Yeah, just like that, we're at 2013. So keep it up. Put some more subscribers.
Ooh, no 4 hits.
Cheryl brings it across.
Nice spot.
As we rally on here. Both teams fighting. There's another push by Tioga. Claris with another kill. Maggie Claris having a whale of a set here in this semifinal match. As another point on the board for the Tigers as Elliot Slater goes back to serve for the Tigers. Pirates looking at each other. Finally, DeMoe brings it across. Here's the roll by Claris. Back set to Cheryl Hayes. Just over.
Nice placement by Cheryl.
Yeah, very good. Sometimes it works.
Not a lot of people can do a back row attack and still see
Yeah.
the court and roll it like that.
6-4 as Katie Hawkinson comes in to serve for the Lady Pirates. Cheryl keeps it alive.
Nice reaction.
Great effort there, but just got too close to the net as the Pirates unable to keep that ball alive.
Yeah, you know, Randy, that's a lot of coverage.
Yeah.
The rest of your team's got to be down and covering, being ready to go for that ball. When you get sleepy and on your heels, it's when you miss it.
They try to play it off the net, and that's an ace by Maggie Claris. Unable to return it. We're all tied up on your NCC scoreboard, 6-6. Pass to the front. Here's Sparks pushing it to the back row. Tristy Kreil there, bumped across. Covered there by the Tigers up front. There's Urbanik pushing it down. Now back on the Tigers side. Chance for the Pirates. And there's a point as the block by Cheryl Hayes puts the point on the board for the Pirates.
Oh, Cheryl says not today.
7-6. The Pirates lead by 1 on your NCC scoreboard. Savannah DeMoe goes with the serve. Again, if you're wondering whose team is which, the Pirates are on the left side of your TV screen. The Trenton Tigers are on your right side of your screen. Both uniforms pretty much the same. There's a service there by Savannah DeMoe, frustrated with herself. She goes, and it'll be Julia Kingston coming in to see her first action of the tournament. Julia, younger sister of Amanda Kingston. And that ball is left wide and long. So a point for the Pirates at 9-7. The Pirates lead by 2. As it'll be Aubriana Voles going to serve for the Lady Pirates. She plays libero, wears the gold uniform for Tioga. Up front, there's a block by the Pirates, kept alive by the Tigers to the back row. Kingston sends it to the front. Now here's Roldan with the left hand.
Yeah, nice
and
reach.
Canberra Johnson still keeping it alive as Elliot Slater gets back up off the deck and keeps it alive for the Tigers. Carly blocked at the net. There's Clara's backing her up. just what she's supposed to do from the back row. And there's a miss hit by the back row of the Tigers. And Luann Axelson with a stare down.
Happy. Cheryl's doing an amazing job of shutting down that outside hitter position for the Tigers.
From the front, big hit.
Oh, look at that.
Kingston keeping it alive. They call the Pirates in the net, I guess. Cheryl Hayes was called in the net, whistled by our floor umpire, Sam Vedasa. So the point on the board for the Tigers. Hawkinson with a set up front to Cheryl Hayes.
There's a big swing. Nice cross
Harley
court
brings
set.
it across. Good block there by Cheryl Hayes.
Caught him standing straight up. That's a nice cross court set.
Eleven to 8. Maggie Claris, and there's another.
There we go.
Momentum getter, and there's a timeout on the floor.
That's what the Pirates need right there.
12 to 8. Out of this St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. We'll come back.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
As we come back out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, a few words of wisdom from Trenton head coach Luann Axelson. Tigers down by 4 here in set number 2 as Cheryl Hayes goes back to the Souris Valley Dental Group service line. Cryle sends it to the middle, push to the back row.
Too deep.
Claris with a little bit too deep of a push, and it's another point on the board for the Pirates. I believe it should be 13 to 8. There they put the point on the board. Up front here, Slater. Cambry pushes it back to the corner.
Nice spot.
Blocked there by the long arms of Thea Johnson. Back row.
Ooh, that might have been
that
out.
was close too. Here is the Pirates with a good rally here.
Yes,
keeping
excellent.
the ball alive. Thea
There's
blocked at the net. Rolled on. Pirates buy time. There's a big hit off the arms of Kingston as Carly Hoole puts it down for a kill here, her first of the set.
When you watch the defender here, Randy, you can see she's not quite turned into the court enough. If her hips would have been around a little bit better, she'd have been able to receive that ball and it would have gone right to her setter.
13 to 8 as Hobbs comes in to serve. Set it up to Cambry Johnson, and Johnson drives it home for the Pirates, her second kill of the set.
There's no better way to determine the fate of a ball than if you can pass it yourself to the setter and then put it down yourself.
Amanda Kingston
nice
will
job.
Amanda will check in for her younger sister Julia Kingston sisters. Maggie Claris with the big hit, and that one's too deep. 15 to 9 on your NCC scoreboard as the Pirates, the number 2 ranked team out of District 16, hold a 6-point advantage right now in set number 2. As that time, Maggie Claris puts it down for the point. Maggie playing above the net.
About the same exact spot it went last time.
Psycho serves for the Tigers.
Auto rotation?
Apparently. Well, they still didn't move.
Cheryl's the setter, so depending on, she maybe can't overlap the libero and number 8 in the back row, and I don't know where she started, but it could have had something to do with that.
Okay, well, that's a rule I don't know about. I'm glad you're here, Courtney, letting us know what's going on.
I do believe she's setting out of the back row, so that's the difference right now.
Yeah.
Cambry's playing front row, right side on one. No, she's not.
Thea Johnson
she
to
is,
the
okay.
corner. Here's the Pirates. Now back to the corner again, and that one is not going to be tracked down by the Tigers. Goes off the Tigers' arms. Back to the Trenton Tiger mascot almost. 16-12 as Cambry Johnson, the sophomore for the Pirates, goes back to the Service Valley Dental Group service line and comes across with a heater.
No.
Pirates sleeping on the return. 16-13.
The Tigers like that.
Well, you can't give free points to the Trenton Tigers.
No, they are going to.
They get the serve back, a Slater, and now there
Again.
is another out of rotation. That's the second one tonight here in this set. That's 2 free points. A Slater, and with a timeout, Shaughnessy Meyer wants to regroup.
Cheryl's trying to direct them, tell them where they need to be.
The Pirates are still up by 2, 16-14. We'll send it back. Come back after the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Northern Charm Boutique has a variety of apparel for all ages. We are locally owned and located on Main Street in Powers Lake. Shop in store or check out our website and like our Facebook page.
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
As we come back out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, gives us a chance to thank the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, strong supporters of the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws and the Powers Lake Burke Central Ranchers. Go Ranchers from the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club. 16-14, the Pirates with the lead by 2. They've given up 2 free ones before that St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. Here's a setup to Thea Johnson, and Johnson swings hard. Tracked down by the Tigers, kept alive. Ball goes to the back row. Here's a set to DeMoe. DeMoe sends it to the back row for the Tigers. Cryle tries to go along the net, and she does just perfectly as the ball goes into the stands. Last touch by the Pirates.
She took a nice slice at that ball.
Slater continues to serve for the Trenton Tigers. Spinner comes across. Cheryl tracks it down, brings it across. Chance for the Tigers to set up Claras, and
There we
Claras
go.
pounds it home to tie it up. Maggie Claras with another one. Claras now with a total of 8 kills in the 2 sets so far. 16-16 on your NCC scoreboard. And there's an ace by Elliott Slater. (17-16). The Tigers claim the lead by 1 on your NCC scoreboard. And there's another one. Pirates having trouble in the back row. 18-16, it'll be Ulmer coming in to try her luck in the back row. Bowles sends it to the net. And another easy point for the Tigers. I believe it was 16-11 at one time. It's now 19-16.
It's amazing how fast the momentum can change in a game of volleyball. I tell you what, Randy, the Tigers are really looking to target that back row right now. They've got 2 girls that have made a couple serve-receive mistakes. They're just going to keep aiming at them, and that's all. That's what you should do.
Yeah. 20-16. 9 straight points for the Tigers. That would have went out of bounds.
Yep.
And another point. 21-16 as we have another timeout on the floor. Pirates need to regroup. They trailed by 5 against the defending Region 8 champions.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, North Dakota has been Burke County's only full-service community-owned and chartered bank. We are committed to being the financial backbone of our community. Liberty State Bank, FDI insured.
As we come out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout, the Tigers are on the prowl with 10 straight points. 21-16, the Tigers on the verge of taking set number 2. Cryle back to the corner, nobody home for the Pirates. 22-16. Next year, this Region 8 goes to a 3-class system.
Oh.
22-22.
Pirates will take that.
(22-17). Hey, there's an ace by Katie Hawkinson. Pirates needed that.
Yep, they sure did. That was a nice serve.
Try to get a little momentum going here. This we go into Region 3 next year. Adam will be in District 5 next year, so it'll be a whole bunch of new teams playing in the district for sure.
Yeah.
Be 10 teams in the district next year. They'll match up with District 6. That'll comprise Region 3. 20 teams in District 5 and District 6. And I imagine there'll be some sort of play-in to get into the district tournament.
Yep.
You know, the bottom 7, 8, 9, and 10 challenge games to get into the district tournaments. Out of the districts, they'll try to come up with 4 teams, I guess, from each district. Play a region championship somewhere. As that point goes to the Pirates, the Tigers are called in the net. 23-19. Pirates still making some noise as Janessa Roldan will check in. Savannah DeMoe back at the Souris Valley Dental Group service line. Back row. Set over to Carly.
Ooh. Might have been a double hit there.
Yeah. Cryle slowed down at the net. Vols there for Tioga. Up front, here's Hayes. Blocked at the net. Nobody home. Pirates get another one on the board. They're down by 3. 23-20. Hawkinson on the second pass. Hayes brings it across. Now on the outside, Carly Houle puts it home. And it's going to be set point for the Tigers. It'll be Cordelia Urbanik. 24-20. Sent to the front. Here's Hayes with a little push.
Nice dig.
Trenton Tigers diving all over the place.
There we go.
Kill, and the winning kill as the Tigers storm back after trailing to win 25-20 in set number 2 to take a commanding 2-0 lead here in this second regional semifinal match. Back after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn where good food meets great company. The Trenton Indian Service Area offers a community health clinic that includes a variety of medical disciplines. Open Monday through Friday. You can find them on their website at mytissa.org.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Lindsay Grocery is a locally owned and operated business in Crosby, North Dakota. We are committed to serving our community and region. With fresh baked goods, produce, and our in-house smoked meats, we've got you covered. Come experience the convenience and warmth of shopping local again. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
The set number 2 recap, Maggie Claras and Carly Houle, Cordelia Urbanic with the power stroke for the Tigers to lead the Tigers from a come-from-behind win. They were down 16-11, ended up winning 25-20. Faith Baptist Church located up in Kenmare, North Dakota. Sunday school at 9:45. Pastor Mike Fraunfelter invites you to worship service at 11 o'clock at the Faith Baptist Church in Kenmare, North Dakota. Northwest Therapy Services opening service set 3 goes to the Trenton Tigers as that's an ace by Christy Cryle.
First time the opening serve was in this match so far.
Right. Probably worn off a little energy.
Yeah.
Second one.
Oh, overpass. Ooh.
That one goes out of bounds off the arms of Cambry Johnson. So a quick 2-0 lead on your NCC scoreboard here in set number 3. On the outside.
Ooh, antenna.
Thea Johnson hits the antenna. 3-0. Cryle continuing to serve. Comes the push again.
That was a nice spot.
Cheryl Hayes finds the corner on the push for the Pirates. 3-1. Amanda Kingston checks in for the Lady Pirates. Goes back to the Souris Valley Dental Group service line. Good serve there on the ace by Amanda Kingston. Tioga Pirates Booster Club, supporters of Game Day Media, Northwest Stars, the Williams County Firestorm, and the Tioga Pirates. After giving up the first 3 points, the Pirates have stormed back with 3 points of their own to tie it up. There's an ace by Kingston.
Miscommunication again.
Yeah. Up to Kennedy Houle. Hole's there for the Pirates. Cambry with the big swing.
Real big swing by Cambry. Nice. Very nice.
Want to welcome in our listeners again here on Game Day Media to our listeners on KTGO 1090 AM and 92.7 FM. Your source for conservative talk show radio. That's KTGO. Based out of Fargo, North Dakota with the Flag Family Media Group. Make sure you download that free KTGO mobile app.
Quick reaction by Thea there. Able to keep that ball alive.
Ooh, my goodness. That one. Kennedy Hool with the kill.
First kill of the match, isn't it? For her?
For her.
And her
well,
sister?
maybe second.
Second? All right. They haven't been they haven't been hitting the ball too terribly much yet.
No, it's been the Maggie Claire's show so far.
It has.
As Hobbs into the set. Back set to Cambry Johnson. Foul balled it. Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
5-4 as the Tigers take the lead by 1. Short serve, probably a little bit too far back on that.
Yeah. She had a little room to move forward.
You're going to try to short serve it, you got to hit it pretty hard. Hey, my name's Randy Peterson, along with Courtney Olson this evening on the call of the second semifinal game. Pirates back row kind of tripping over each other.
They kept the ball up, though.
Yeah, they did. Claris.
Cambry's back there trying to get her knee pads pulled back up.
Slater brings it across. Hits the line.
Yep.
That one's in. Good call by the line judge, just hitting the line. Right down with a line point. 6-5, the Tigers take the lead by 1. Caden Psycho with the serve. Passes to the front by Cambry. Slater will bring it across with the free ball. Well placed. And another point on the board for the Tigers as Aubriana Voles will check in to play the back row as Psycho continues to serve for the Tigers. Thea Johnson hits it into the net. She takes a big windup.
She does. She does. And that was the right idea. The Pirates have to stay aggressive here. They don't have any room to get lax.
You're going to go out with some aggressiveness, huh?
Yep.
Block there. Another point on the board for the Trenton Tigers.
Was a good touch on the block there, but you could see her hands were up above her head. She needs to shrug her shoulders and keep them forward so the ball goes forward.
Man, if I was a coach, I would know all that, but I don't. It's good to have you up here, Courtney. From a coach's perspective, again, the Pirates passing is hurting right now. We're going to send it back to our studio. St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. It's all Tigers right now. They're up by 4, 9-5 on your NCC scoreboard.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
As we come back to live action here from the Well on the Williston State College campus, Game Day Media will be here for the third and final day on Thursday evening when they'll play the third and fourth place game at 6 o'clock. And then the right to go to the State B starting on the 21st of November. The Kenmare Bowbells Honkers waiting their opponent. They'll play the winner of this match, as Thea Johnson's kill attempt is too deep. (11-5) on your NCC scoreboards. And Caden Psycho continues to serve. Brought across there. Look at that hit by Kaya Sparks. That deserves an RTC instant replay. Just kind of bumps it over with the free ball, puts it down. Inside that black hole, donut hole, campfire hole.
Caught the Tigers sleeping.
Yeah. I don't think they thought Kaya could come up with it.
No, I don't think so.
Maggie Clares is going to put that one down for the Tigers, though. Maggie.
There again, you can see on the block, she's just a little too far off the net.
I suppose there's a fine line of getting too close to it so you don't come down and hit it.
Absolutely.
You know, looks easy from up here, but I'm sure it's a lot more difficult down on the floor. Cryle, a southpaw. Something about those southpaws.
Throws everybody off.
Yeah, we always were kind of a little weird. No, there's an advantage to being a southpaw in sports.
Yep, there sure is.
Not that I had any.
My oldest is a lefty, and I'm like trying to show her what to do, and wait a second.
Yeah.
What I'm doing, but with your other.
Yeah, do the opposite of what I do.
13-7 as the Pirates put a point on the board. There's a set. Clares with the bump. Hayes with the dive. Back up off the floor, puts it back to the corner, back row.
Hayes puts the work in. She's all over the place.
She does.
She's running to set that ball, diving to dig it.
Trying to put it down with the kill. Cheryl Hayes with her second kill here tonight in set number 3. 13-8. DeMoe serves for the Pirates.
That was a nice low serve.
It was. There's another point on the board for Cordelia Urbanek. 14-8. Maggie Clares serving for the Tigers and serves it into the net. Kind of almost missed through it or something. I don't know. Didn't come out of her toss very well.
Don't see that out of her too often.
No. 14-8. Bulls with the serve for the Pirates. Cryle puts it down. 15-9. The Tigers need 10. Urbanek serving again. Back to Cryle. Cryle with the big swing and Cryle with the kill.
She's pumped up, Randy. She says, let's go. Give it to me more.
Oh, feed me like, what's that, Ezekiel Elliott? He goes like this, you know. Give me the ball. 16-9. Although he hasn't had too much luck lately, but in his prime he was good. And there's in her prime right there.
Yeah, there we go.
Hole with a big swing and kill for the Trenton Tigers. 17-9.
Tigers are getting pumped up.
Yeah, right now it's all Tigers. All the mojo on the Tiger side of the floor. Back set to Cryle. Out to Roldan.
Ooh. Roll shot almost worked.
There it worked. Roll shot by Cryle. Cryle with her third one here tonight in this set number 3. Timeout on the floor. We'll send it back to our studios. 18-9 out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. We'll come back with more action from the Region 8.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
Coming out of the St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. A lot of smiles on the Trenton Tioga side of the floor. They need 7 to advance to the Region 8 Championship on Thursday night. Come back to Game Day Media for all the action.
Ooh, someone was in the net.
I believe the Tioga Pirates are called in the net.
I kind of think it might have been the Tigers, Randy.
Well, 19-9.
Cambry does not agree.
Over to Hayes. Hayes with a little push. And unable to get it across. The Pirates with a point off the miss hit.
Randy, that got them the ball back, but they need to be aggressive. They've got to stop tipping.
Cheryl Hayes with a short serve. A dive by Clara's keeping it alive. Up. That would have been deeply into the rafters in another gym. Kennedy brings it across. Here's a set. Back to Carly. Carly with the big swing. It's too deep.
Yes, it is.
As they track down the ball.
Carly says, hey, that's all right. Give it right back.
Yeah. Cheyenne Hayes with the serve. Good, strong serve.
Woo.
And that's an ace for Cheryl Hayes.
Maggie expected to get stepped on there.
Yeah. Short serve.
Very
That's
nice
another
serve.
ace by the Tioga Pirates, Cheryl Hayes. Kind of mixing it up there. Going short, going long, going strong, going low.
Yeah.
There's another ace for Cheryl Hayes. Three in a row.
They should have ball boys, just like they do in the college games.
Well, I've seen it at the state too. When I happen to do a radio broadcast at the state, they'd have people running. They'd use 3-4 balls in rotation. Keep the play going. Thea.
Ooh, that was a nice little poke at it.
It's a good set by the Pirates. Putting it on the tee for Thea.
Too short.
And there's a service error by the Pirates. As they got the right person back at the service line, Tristy Cryle. Julia Kingston passes it to Hayes as Johnson.
She's bringing that swing from way down at her hip.
Oh, yeah.
She's got to get a little higher.
Yeah. 21-15. Cryle serves. Hayes with a set, back set to roll Dawn. Blocked at the net by Carly Houle. Point on the board. 3 points for the Tigers to sweep the Tioga Pirates. 22-15. Cambry Johnson into the net. 23-15. Up front,
Really
Cambry
high
with
set.
the push. Brought over, Hayes with the dig. Now up front, here's Cambry Johnson. Carly with the swing. And that goes to Tioga as the ball.
Outside the antenna must have been. Or hit the antenna on the hit.
Luann Axelson
She does not agree.
doesn't agree,
Don't like
but
it.
I don't think they'll change their mind. 23-16 as Amanda Kingston serves for the Pirates. Here's that C move. Brought back in there by Kennedy Hool. Tristy Kreil going to set up Carly, and Carly goes wide of the line.
Nice attempt at a line.
Yeah.
Just too wide.
23-17. Kingston serves for the Pirates. Back to the corner, and that one's wide. 23-18, and the Tigers
too close for the Tigers. Yeah, they don't know what to do.
Kreil just brings it over.
There we go.
There's a point for the Tigers. It's match point for the Trenton Tigers. It'll be Lillian Hobbs going back to the Souris Valley Dental Group service line to try to close it out for the Trenton Tigers. Up front, Thea Johnson with the free ball. Here's a chance. They go out to Clares. Clares brings it across. Thea Johnson with the roll. Another chance up front. Here's Slater. Slater's kill attempt is wide. 24-19. Fire's not dead yet. Carly Kennedy brings it across. Up to the middle. Brought across by Thea Johnson.
Time to put
Back
it down.
set to Slater.
There it is.
Slater puts the winning touch on it. 25-19 as the Tigers punch their ticket to the Region 8 championship match against the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. We'll send it down to the floor. We'll send it back to our studio first as we head down to the floor, catch up with head coach Luann Axelson and our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Back after this timeout.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today. Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
As we come back on our D&L Paraffin postgame show, been able to catch up with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Maggie Clares of the victorious Trenton Tigers. Great match by the Tigers tonight, Maggie.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, you guys, you're not, what are you, 5'4", 5'5", something like that, 5'6"? 5'2". Okay. The net is how high, 8 feet? Something like that. This 5'2" youngster plays above the net and able to power the ball, very athletic. You're a pretty good athlete, I think.
Thank you.
So tonight, the Tigers were able to punch their ticket with a chance now to defend your Region 8 championship from a year ago. You know all about the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. What do you think it'll take to defend your Region 8 championship?
A lot of togetherness. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of togetherness. You guys were very together tonight. I mean, you guys were all over the floor tonight, back row, front row. Sets were perfect, and you just had a lot of team camaraderie tonight.
Thank you.
You've been listening to our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Maggie Clares of the Trenton Tigers. We're going to send it back to our studio. We'll catch up with Luann Axelson after this quick timeout.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at hauglandinsuranceservices.com.
As we come back to our DNL Paraffin postgame show, I've been able to catch up with the victorious head coach, Luann Axelson of the Trenton Tigers. And Luann, with a target on your back, you now find yourself back in the Region 8 championship against the team you played a year ago, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. They've got a setter that's joined them this year coming off of injury, the Presley Zeltinger. Kind of made a little difference in their team a little bit this year. What do you think it's going to be like on Thursday night? There should be a lot of people here tonight, that night.
Yeah, we got to control the net. We got to get some touches. They have some kids that can swing. They run that quick. They control the ball very well. And so I think our biggest deal is we got to be able to control the net and slow that ball down.
Yeah, in the second set, we noticed that you were down like 16-12, and you called a timeout, and you could see the Luann Axelson stare, and you got the attention. And just like that, you guys win the set. What is said in times like that, to play tiger volleyball the way you can play, or what?
Absolutely. What sets it up is that 25-8, the first one. Yeah. That's never good in the game of volleyball. You want to be competing hard, and you keep that mojo going. And there's kind of what we call the sad second. Okay. And now in that huddle, I'm telling them we got to find it. You got to jump up and down. You got to celebrate even harder when we do have a good, a score or a win, or, they serve in the net or whatever. We got to celebrate even harder, because that gets you fired up again. Yeah. This game is a game of momentum, and you can go down just as quick as you can go up. And so they listen. They know we've been in that situation many times, and you gotta get pumped back up and find that adrenaline.
Well, GameDay Media is excited to be able to bring the championship match to our viewers that can't make it to the well. We encourage you to fill up the well here at Williston State College. It's a great venue. Any final thoughts here as you celebrate tonight?
I just think you're going to be ready. You guys will get to be a part of a great game on Thursday.
Thank you, Luann. This is Luann Axelson, the victorious head coach for the Trenton Tigers. We'll send it back to our Tioga Medical Center sports desk, and we'll finish up with our DNL Paraffin postgame show after this quick timeout.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by...
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
Well, that wraps up the second day of coverage here on GameDay Media of the Region 8 Volleyball Tournament. Here live from the well at the campus of Williston State College. It was the Trenton Tigers with a target on their back, successfully taking down the Tioga Pirates 3-0 to punch their ticket and a chance to defend their Region 8 title against the same team that they played last year, the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, as the Honkers were able to win 3-1 in the opening semifinal round here tonight. We'll go on the air at 5:30 on Thursday night. We'll take a day off tomorrow and give our voices a rest. We'll take a day off tomorrow and come back on Thursday at 5:30 with our pregame show. We'll go on the air at 6 o'clock with our Northwest Therapy Services opening serve for the 3rd and 4th place game. And we will finish up with the championship of the Region 8 and the right to play in the State B down at the Fargo Dome on November 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. That wraps up our broadcast here on our DNL Paraffin postgame show here this evening. That said, I want to thank our production crew tonight, our cameramen Caden Keller and James Myers, our play-by-color analyst Courtney Olson for the second match, David Peterson chiming in and doing our executive producing and color commentating in the first set and match. My name's Randy Peterson. Until Thursday night, everybody, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on Thursday night. Once again, it's the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers and the Trenton Tigers playing for the Region 8 Championship. Good night, everybody. Travel safe. See you on Thursday.
The telecast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Tonight's GameDay Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Boston Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Thrivent, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, Big Memo Laser, Trenton Indian Service Area, Williston State College, The Food Barn, North Country Mercantile and Equipment of Kenmare and Minot, CHI St. Alexius Health, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.